got a selfie stick thing, tripod, and learning how to use it ish while I'm driving. Completely safe, a wise move, I would say. Just got done with the grocery store, got all stocked up, a bunch of produce and bunch of frozen things, soup and whatnot. I got a couple things I'm gonna make, looking forward to that. Several things I'm gonna reheat, and looking forward to setting up the hot tent again. I got a new orientation that I think I'm gonna do, and kind of go from there, but hopefully I'll be able to film that, which will be pretty awesome, and see what happens. So all kinds of ideas, things are percolating along, and we're just on the road, enjoying the morning with a cup of coffee, and we're on the road. So look forward to talking to you soon. All right, here we are. Got the area here, and gonna start getting after it, and hopefully show how this tent goes up. So hopefully I don't need to drill holes for the tent spikes, tent stakes, and hopefully the ground is thawed out enough, but we shall see. Let's see what we get. So the stakes are an adventure, as you can see. But they're in, except for I'm missing one. I probably bent and is somewhere, so I have to find another stake and then probably open it up and start getting the fixings ready for the wood stove. Is this even level? Probably not. That's all right. We'll just keep going. So this is a fiberglass welding blanket. I put this on top of that board that I brought in there, and that is what the wood stove sits on. So as you can see, this is the wood stove, and I also have a set of wood stove gloves I use because it is a little sooty. Normally I like to take everything out of the wood stove first. That way I think it's a little easier to place. The smallest chimney section comes with a damper and a little hole. You can see that goes in. Oh, we got our yoga mat set up on our wood platform. We have a propane stove, a little Mr. Buddy heater. Basically just in the morning before the wood stove is cranking. Got a cooler, pile of blankets and sleeping bags, some miscellaneous stuff, some candle stuff. Got a table, got the battery, some water. Little rock salt candle. That thing's awesome. And we got the wood stove with the heat fan, and then our chair here. Let's sit down and feed wood into the chamber. So I think we're gonna get comfortable. Might make something to eat. Get a fire going here shortly, and yeah, start winding down a bit. So before I get too settled down, I figured I'd just show you the beach here, waterfront. So it is definitely pulled back. And then if you could see, it's an island right out there, and then there's a channel that goes on the other side of the island. I don't know if you can see the running water. It's glistening a bit. And then that goes right over there to that weed patch. And that's a decent little fishing trough, if you will. So in about 2 months, month and a half, let's go month and a half, we'll be out there fishing in a kayak, and pretty soon the ice is gonna melt, and actually the river was flowing pretty good, it was really high, so as soon as some of the ice melts around the dams, this is gonna fill up right quick. So it'll be interesting watching that process happen. Got a little bit of sunlight right now. That feels pretty good. And then just listen to that. I got me some pellets there in the back, a little pile. And then I got some wood pieces, and I got some birch bark right there. And then some miscellaneous pieces down here. Throw on, get a little fire going, hopefully catch these wood pellets. And then, yeah, then we're off to the races, as it were. As soon as I find a lighter. And there we go. So I'll let that smoke start the chimney here, get the draft going so it doesn't come into the tent, because that birch bark, is awesome as it is, it does create some black smoke, and it does stink a little bit, but I would say stink in kind of a good way, like a north woodsy kind of way, as does pine. Well, pine when it burns smells pretty good in my opinion, especially when it's dry. When it's punky, maybe not so much, but dry pine burning smells pretty good. So let's see here. All right, so now we got our draft going. I'll just throw a couple more pieces on there, just get it going. That should create some draft going again. That should create some coals, and then we'll be shifting over to primarily wood pellets, probably until tomorrow morning. The wood pellets do a pretty good job. They keep it burning pretty evenly, pretty consistently. But if I really want to get it hot, you know, especially in the morning, I'll throw on some hardwood. And I got a couple pieces over there, so got those earmarked for tomorrow morning. Maybe tonight if it gets cold, but I don't think that'll happen. And we'll take it from there. Well, I didn't really think much about what I was going to eat, so I think I'm going to have my standard fare, bunch of vegetables, piece of coconut chocolate there, keep me going. This is the first time I've eaten today, and it's, I don't know, 4:30, something like that, but I know as soon as I eat, I'm gonna get a little cold. All the blood will rush to my stomach, start the digestion process, so I wanted to get all this stuff done before I ate anything. And yeah, now that the fire's going here, I got some coals forming here. I'll move that around a bit. Get that heating up. Fans going, and yeah, time into Time to dig into some of this. Relax a bit. Things are going pretty good now. Fire's kicking in. Definitely a little colder now that I had something to eat. Also made myself a kombucha with some sparkling water, and also that is lowering the body temperature. But fire is holding up here and producing some heat, so just getting comfortable and just relaxing. The smell of wood and pine burning, it's good. It's just, there's a crispness to the air. It's a cool time of year. It's mid-March right now, and it's just quiet. It's really quiet. Enjoying it.